5:04 a.m. About to go get that run in. The secret to being a morning person is once you hear your alarm, you wake up and you get out of bed and you get after it. Question for all the guys out there. I've started to invest more in my actual hygiene and personal care routine. As you can see here, I invested in a comb, I have hairspray, contacts, deodorant, mouthwash. I'm starting to care more so that I can feel better about myself and hopefully perform better in my sales job. What is part of your morning or nightly routine? Something I'm looking into is potential of face skincare, some sort of lotion, moisturizer to help with wrinkles or bags under your eyes. Perhaps cologne or some sort of spray. I'm curious, what do you guys use and what should I add to my arsenal? Let me know down in the comments down below.
This is a Tricky Beat production.
If you don't enjoy doing dishes, make sure to hit the like button on this video now.
This is a Tricky Beat production.
The time you have all been waiting for, a live cold call. I have a 3-minute audio clip I'm gonna put right after this segment right here so that you can listen to me in my bag, pull out all the tricks of the trade to get the meeting set with the high-level executive at a large biotechnology company. Before I get into the audio clip, I wanted to share updated best practices late October, early November 2021. I think a lot of people get in their own way when it comes to cold calling. They tell themselves, hey, I don't want to bother anyone. And they make excuses and they say, you know what? Everyone's working remotely. They've caught on to our tactics. Cold calling is dead. I'm just going to do social selling instead. They say, you know what? Monday morning, I don't feel comfortable calling anyone. They're in meetings. Hey, Friday afternoon, everyone's ready for the weekend. I don't want to bother them. Don't get in your own way. You set 0% of the cold calls, meetings that you don't make. You gotta make calls to set meetings, so don't get in your own way. The more calls you make, the more meetings you're gonna set, the more pipeline you're gonna generate, the more revenue your business is gonna recognize, AKA the more valuable you are to the company. So make more calls, and that will set you up for success. The best practice when it comes to cold calling is to designate cold calling blocks on your calendar. Perhaps the morning and the afternoon. That means you have 2 cold calling blocks per day where that's entirely what you're focused on, and that will put you in a position to succeed. And as you think about 2 blocks per day, 10 blocks per week, if you don't call one of the blocks, so if you don't call Monday morning, that means you lose out on 10% of your total cold calling output capacity. If you don't cold call Friday afternoon as well, that means 20% of your total output is already down without you even making calls. So if you're trying to compete with someone on your team that's cold calling on 2 blocks per day each day of the week, you're never gonna beat them because they're naturally gonna set more meetings because they're putting themselves in a position to set more meetings. So think about that as well. And then finally, when you actually get on the cold call, you'll hear my script. I always start out, hey, how are you? Don't overthink it, humanize it. The reason I'm calling you is XYZ. And when you're talking to an executive, show up with the viewpoint. You may be thinking, but Trent, I don't know what to say. What's your script? You don't need to know what to say. Make the call and figure it out later. Show up with a viewpoint and say, hey, this is what I hear from other leaders in your space, and this is what you should care about, and this is how we can help. Are you interested in learning more? You'll hear, I get an objection. The context says, this is important, but I'm not ready to have the conversation. Always come away with a cold call. Best case, you want to set the meeting immediately, within a week or the next week. Sooner, the better. If you can't set the meeting immediately, figure out when can you set the meeting. And that's what I was able to do here. You'll love the phrase, I live and die by my calendar. Let's go ahead and get it on the books. If you're unable to set the meeting, it's either because you cannot overcome the specific objection, or you're talking to the wrong person, or some ridiculous other circumstance. If you cannot set the meeting, figure out who is the appropriate person to speak with. Understand when to walk away. If there's a red flag such as they're under contract with your competitor for 3 years, you can't overcome that objection. Accept it and move on. Don't waste any time on it. Don't waste anyone.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good. Fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts. I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong. I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth. Can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about. Have your fucking cloud, it be raining now. I keep making sound, go another round. Bitch, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 Cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase that, face it. I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 I've been driving this train, years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say.
You're still with me. I was walking out of the office. The sky looks absolutely insane right now. Check this out, guys. Let me turn it around. Look at this. Once it aligns here, the light, oh, there we go. Okay. It is quite red. It looks nice. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Have a great rest of the evening. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.